Alright, let's see. Since their release in 2016, Ascendancy classes have been a popular and powerful aspect of Path of Exile. Powerful, yeah, you got that shit right. Well, we have made small balance adjustments over time. It has been a long time since there was a substantial balance pass to make sure they're all at the same power level, and to address the design of the ones that's shown to be less versatile than others. We care, by the way. They also said they care about racing. 6 years since the last racing season, or anything racing related. We care about a consistent power level for Ascendancy classes. We want there to be 19 good choices rather than people feeling like several of them are noob traps. When examining the classes based on these two metrics, we realized that a few of them were fine, powerful, and had strong identity. Oh god. This is like the most power creepy fucking thing I've ever read so far. But most of the others needed some serious reworking. You mean power creep? They needed some power creep. They needed some power up. We committed to doing this in 3.2. I'm ready to show you some of the results. Okay. The assassin. The assassin was always seen as a squishy glass cannon. Critical strike character. I mean, maybe by GGG. Over time, balance adjustments dropped it out of serious consideration. These changes in 3.2 restored it to its initial glory, giving it some extremely strong options for assassinating enemies. Alright. Alright, 15 damage over time, 15 critical strike chance. Sure. Noxious Strike, 40% chance to poison on hit, 50% chance for attacks to maim on hit against poison enemies. Plus 0.1 to critical strike chance per poison affecting enemy, up to plus 2%. 5% increased poison duration per poison applied recently. Okay, the poison chance is good. The maim is good. The poison duration is good. I don't understand the crit. Is this affecting an individual enemy or is this global? I mean, probably individual. I don't know. The crit I don't understand at all, but the other things are pretty okay. For a first point, that's a pretty big deal. Alright, same note. 10% reduced damage taken from damage over time. Poison you inflict with critical strikes deal 30% more damage. Gain 20% of physical damage as extra chaos damage against poison enemies. Not much changes there. Recover 0.5 of your maximum life per poison affecting enemies you kill. Huh. Well, that's interesting. That's pretty strong. Not overwhelming, but that's pretty strong. Multi 30% increased damage with hits against enemies that are on low life, 40% critical multiply against enemies that are on full life, 100% more critical strike just against enemies that are on full life, 100% more critical strike just against enemies that are on low life. Wow. Critical strikes of Calling Strike. Wow. That's pretty serious. It was like way lower here. Yeah. Because it was only full life for the first one. Basically, it's 2 nodes in one. Now. Kind of. But stronger also. Okay, opportunistic. 20% increased movement speed if you've killed recently. Wow. Damage from critical strikes cannot be reflected. Wow. 100% increased damage while there are only one nearby enemy. You take no extra damage while you take no extra damage from critical strikes while there's only one nearby enemy. What? 10% chance to gain a power charge on critical strike, 20% chance to gain a power charge on non-critical strike. Okay, wow. I mean, you're never really gonna feel that unless you've got a build with like really heavy AoE. It's gonna be pretty shitty. Multiplier, critical strike, maximum charges. I mean, Assassin's better. Power creep, yay. It's got some weird notes, not gonna lie. It's pretty weird, but I mean, it's stronger. I wish they did more to Deadly Infusion, because Deadly Infusion is identical, right? I thought they're either gonna reverse it or something, but they kind of just kept it the exact same. Yeah, I don't know. Opportunistic is pretty interesting. The movement speed is crazy. The reflect is decent. The increased damage and the no extra damage is pretty fucking dog shit. Yeah, ambush as an assassinate is crazy. Honestly. Toxic delivery is always really good, but isn't enough. I mean, I could definitely see some like changed up plays with this. And some like poison memory, even for builds that like heavily rely on regen. Noxious Strike is weird. Like, I really can never see the crit coming into play. The poison duration is great. The chance to poison is great. The maim is pretty decent, but like the crit is really odd. Really odd. But overall, yeah, I mean, it makes the class stronger, so I guess it's great. This is an example of a class where much of it remains the same, but certain skills have received substantial buffs to better achieve their goals. I'm gonna know the least about like talking about Guardian, really. Even though I've played it a lot, I don't know, I never truly understood this class, I'd say. 3 of the 5 branches of the Guardian's Ascendancy tree remain completely unchanged, because they were popular choices and achieved their purpose. Okay. The other 2 have been changed to promote a more active playstyle for support characters, while still being strong choices for solo Guardian players. Okay. Right. So this is unchanged, right? Pretty sure. Isn't this buffed? Wasn't this 10% before? 10% chance to gain a Power Frenzy charge or Endurance charge on hit. Oh, okay, so it didn't have that before. Yeah, that's true. I wasn't actually paying attention at all. Alright, next thing. So what remains unchanged? These things? Grants equal to 160 reserve life to you and nearby allies. Grants maximum energy shield equal to 15% of reserve mana. Okay. Oh, this is the same. Or as you grant, you cast grant 1% physical. Isn't that the same too? Yeah, it seems the same. Right, yeah, that makes sense. I can see why they wouldn't touch that. Your nearby allies have 15% increased attack, cast, and movement speed if you used the Warcry recently. Using Warcry as instance, Warcries cost no mana. Yeah, that's the same too. 15%, sure. %reduced effect of curses. Every 5-second remove, 30. Pretty sure that's the same also. 25. 30. Remove. Yeah. %. Oh, okay. This is like way different. 5 additional block chance, 50% additional block chance for 1 second. Every 5 seconds, your nearby allies cannot be stunned if you block recently. Gotcha. 50% additional block chance for 2 seconds every 5 seconds. Wait, is that 50% additional as in you have 50% block? Or is it 50% on top of, like, if you have 10, you have 5 more now? Okay. Plus 50? Jesus Christ. mean, that's pretty okay. Your nearby allies cannot be stunned if you've blocked in the past 10 seconds. 10 seconds! Wow! If you attacked recently, you and nearby allies have 10% chance to block attacks. Okay. If you cast a spell recently, you and nearby allies have 10% chance to block spells. I mean, so basically just another buff. I mean, this doesn't seem to influence anything, honestly. Any of these. It's just... Guardian's even stronger, yay. Hierophant, another class, and I think Hierophant always has been a little bit underrated in my opinion. People always thought that it's like the quad totem thing. I think it always had more potential in the past, but let's see what GTG thought. Another class with extensive changes, the Hierophant now has an extremely strong tri-quad totem capabilities, without drawbacks in the ability to permanently sustain Arcane Surge with the new bonuses. Arcane Surge? Its other branches have also been buffed. This is the first of several Ascendancy classes we're showing that now has 7 notable passives in its tree. What the fuck? Okay. Illuminated Devotion, 25% increased area of effect while you have Arcane Surge. Wow. 25 of spell damage releases life while you have Arcane Surge. Wow. 40% increased spell damage while you have Arcane Surge. Okay. That's just a 2-pointer? Gain Arcane Surge. When you or your totem hit an enemy with a spell. Wow. Immune to elemental ailments while you have Arcane Surge. Wow! What? Are you kidding? That's insane. What was this short one? Mana Endurance. 25% chance to gain an endurance charge when you gain a power charge. 50% chance to gain a power charge when you place a totem. Jesus Christ. 15% chance to gain a power charge if you or your totem kills an enemy. Why? Why even make it so redundant? 5% reduced elemental damage taken while you have an endurance charge. Damage penetrates 5% elemental resistance while you have a power charge. Dear Lord. Pursuit of Faith. 100% increased totem duration. Wow. That is actually really big for certain things. Hi sis, it's really okay. I'm fine, dude. Can I have up to 1 additional totem summoned at a time? 6% increased damage per enemy killed by you or your totems recently. Wait, what? Did it get buffed? Wasn't it 4 before? Oh no, it was still 6. Okay, good. Because that was like the strongest thing of Hierophant anyway. 10% increased attack and cast speed while you have a totem. Okay, sure. It's interesting that it's 1 additional totem at a time for like 1 set of points. Mana regen. Oh yeah, 20 totem placement speed. Was the previous one totem placement speed also? Yeah, okay. Good. Can I have up to 1 additional totem summoned at a time. 50% increased totem placement speed. Wow. You regenerate 0.5 of mana per second per totem. Wow. You and your totem regenerate 1% of life per second per totem. Okay. 50 placement speed, 0.5 per totem. Damn. That's fucking really strong. Not as strong as fucking all this other shit, but it's pretty good. It's pretty OP. What was the first point? 10% mana, maximum mana, 150 maximum mana, 10%. Yeah. Maximum mana, Reduce cost of all skills. Full energy shield, maximum mana. Has extra maximum energy shield, 10% less mana reservation. Okay. Yeah, Hierophant's fucking nuts. It's actually stupid. Dear Lord. This is like insane. I mean, I would use the R word even, but I'm not allowed on Twitch. Man, dear God. Totem placement speed, so that's 90 inherent totem placement speed with 100 duration regen and fucking no need to travel for like anything ever. I mean, this shit, people are only gonna pick up Ritual of Awakening for the extra placement speed, honestly. I mean, you can have fucking 5 totems now. You can have 6 totems. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. Hierophant is like the ultimate SSF class. Like, seriously. It's insane. It's like, I don't know what to say. It's so power creepy. Like, I don't know how they're going to approach things like Inquisitor. I mean, it's primarily Inquisitor, really. Like, is Inquisitor and Necromancer the only things that are going to get nerfed? Like, is that what they're looking at? Because if this is what they did to Hierophant and Guardian, then I don't even know, man. And if, like, the other classes are, like, aiming to be like Hierophant, yikers. That's so strong. Ongoing rebalance and potential nerfs. You'll probably have noticed that there aren't really any direct nerfs in the above changes. Yeah, I did. Actually, yeah. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did notice that. This is intentional for now, but will likely be addressed at later releases as we keep iterating on the balance. An example is the Slayer, where his leech ability is so strong relative to regular leech in the core game. We're discussing options like improving regular... Oh yeah, and Slayer will get a nerf too, I guess. We're discussing options like improving regular leech in the future, so that his leech is not so powerful in comparison. What? No way, dude. Okay. I am officially saying this. They will buff monsters. I said it first, alright? I don't care what anybody else says. I don't think they will nerf anything. I think they will buff everything and then buff up monsters. Like, otherwise, I don't know what the fuck I'm even playing anymore, honestly. This stuff is so strong. Like, they have to. They just have to. They have to buff bosses again. Like, dear lord. So yeah, I think the changes are good. Just to give a quick TLDR to anybody who's late. I think the changes are good. I think they definitely accomplish what they want to accomplish. I'm just worried about giving players more power. Increasing the player skill gap between newer people and people who have been playing the game by just giving more power creep, which players who know how to will utilize more than a player that won't know how to, because it essentially snowballs. And I wish they would give a boost to newer players through either exposure to guides and stuff like that, or that's just an example. I'm sure there's many better ways of doing it, and that's why GGG is the developer and not me. Or just make the monsters fight back, man. I want the monsters to fight back. I don't want more fucking like experience running around, you know? I just want monsters to hit me again. I want to go into, yeah, there you go. An extra damage minus max map with vulnerability. And feel, holy shit, I'm in a T15 map and it's extra damage minus max resistance vulnerability. This is something I shouldn't be doing. I want to feel that and not fucking just do this, okay? Like, I want to feel it, man. Oh, nice, got a siege map. I want to feel the monsters fighting back, dog. Doggy dog. And I mean, how much riskier does it get, right? Too. I wanna fucking, oh shit, there's mobs. Let me attack. Let me kite a little bit. Let me move out of the way, you know? Oh shit. Oh, this is actually getting scary because the mobs are hitting me and I have to think about it. Okay, let me use a potion because I'm not killing things instantly. Alright, there's mobs coming. I use my potions smart, right? I gotta utilize my potions. I don't have unlimited charges of potions. I have to play a little bit slower, you know? That mob's gonna hit me. I have to remove the curse off of me with the vulnerability. Oh, that guy deals elemental damage. That means that it's gonna be extra powerful with the minus max resistance. Like, I gotta put some thought into this. Okay, these guys have proximity shield. I have to take the risk of going in. Like, that's fun. This, I just wish it wasn't this anymore, man. I want to notice the mobs. I want to see their attacks. I want to know what they're doing. I want to think about what the fuck they will hit me with. And that's really my big thing. So yeah, I do expect them to like give some sort of buff to mobs, I think, but probably not this league. So that's my biggest gripe, but I also understand why they're doing what they're doing.